Just gonna say this at the start of the video before everyone gets their pitchforks and Starbucks ready to bash down my door and blow up a windmill at the end of the movie. If you get that reference, you're my people. This video is based on my experience and my experience alone. So, hi. If you don't like the fact that I have a different experience to you, I'm sorry, but I'm human. Our experiences are not the same. If you've had a similar experience, tell me in the comments. Because I need some validation today. I'm joking. I'm half joking. Kind of joking. You know what nobody tells you when you say I'm going to publish a book? That it's going to cost more than your rent, your soul, and your last shard of self-esteem combined. That's right, welcome to indie publishing, where you can pay thousands of dollars to chase a dream, and if you're lucky, make tens of them back. So, maybe a disclaimer here as well. This is not a cheerful how-to guide. There is no top 10 tips to market your indie book, or manifest your new bestseller with a mindset trick. If you're looking for that, I hear TikTok exists. So what is this? It's a slightly unhinged breakdown of what it really costs, for me personally, to self-publish, when you don't have connections, a marketing degree, or let's be honest, any luck whatsoever. So let's just break this one down. If you enjoyed this hot mess of a video, and I can say that with love and mild panic, consider supporting me in the following ways. Subscribe to this channel so you can witness the emotional unraveling in real time. Join my Patreon for exclusive content, behind the scenes updates, and occasional posts where I write at 2 AM and regret immediately. Become a YouTube channel member if you want to see me talk about countless other things that aren't really suitable for public consumption. Spoiler, I do not have it together. Your support goes a long way towards important things like coffee, therapy, and paying for stuff I forget I needed to publish a book. Also validation, mostly validation. The financial black hole. First, the numbers. These are all based on what I've been quoted. I'm doing it in dollars because it kind of gives a more broader picture. Because let's be real, 98% of you that watch my content live in the United States. So, hi! I mean, these numbers exist with a receipt of existential dread. Editing, $1,000 to $3,000 per book, depending on your manuscript. I'm pretty sure you need an editor that, if you want the honest truth, that probably if they saw mine, they'll send back a sympathy card at this point. Cover design. Now, I can skip this one, but I did some research just to make sure. My background is graphics design. At $200 to $800, although there are cheaper options and plenty of indie artists and smaller artists out there. Although, let's not fall into the trap of making your cover look like something that was designed in 2007 by your cousin Larry using Microsoft Paint. Personal story. Formatting. $100 to $300, because apparently my version of just copy and paste into a Word doc doesn't meet professional standards, and everything kind of went crazy. ISBNs, technically optional in some countries and some situations. But if you want to look like you didn't just show up to the publishing party in pajamas, you need 1 or 3, because God forbid you use the same ISBN for your paperback, hardback, and ebook, I should say. What are you, some kind of monster? Won't someone think of the children? Marketing. This one is a kind of a joke on me, because it's not cheap. Marketing is an endless sinkhole of money, and there is no real number. It completely depends on what you're willing to do. But because the joke here is that I'm a joke when it comes to marketing, but more on that later. Total cost estimated somewhere in between. Doable if I gave up groceries and didn't eat for a few months, didn't pay my mortgage, didn't pay the car, didn't leave the house, and just sat in a dark room. So, yes, that's being honest for me. No critique partners sliding into my DMs, no launch team hyping me up on Instagram, just me. A slightly neurotic guy with a Google Doc and a lot of wishful thinking. When I do try to network, it often feels like I'm wandering into an industry cocktail party. wearing "Hi, my name is Who Cares" sticker. People are nice, sure, but I'm not sure anyone remembers me 5 minutes after I leave a comment. Let's be honest, or I send a DM. Indie publishing without community is like throwing a party and not inviting anyone, and then being surprised when no one shows up. Except you still had to pay for the cake, the balloons, and the nightmarish clown, which is meant to entertain you rather than fuel your deepest, darkest fears. There are days when I wake up and think, why bother? Not in a fun, quirky way, like, haha, writing is hard, but in the way that I have 20 abs open in my head, I still don't know what I'm doing with my life kind of way. My motivation is in the same place as my confidence, missing, presumed dead. You think writing a whole book would be the hard part. I thought it would be. No, jokes on me, that's the easy part. The hard part is convincing myself that all the time, money, and emotional energy that I would have to pour into any of this isn't going to just be a waste of money. Maybe someone out there will read it. Maybe it'll find its way. I won't lie, I have also sent it to traditional publishers and agents, although I doubt that will happen anytime soon. But honestly, sometimes I just feel like I'm howling into a void, wearing a metaphorical sandwich board, saying, please like me. So, if marketing is a game, I'm losing. I try, I really do. For everything. I have a lot of online stuff. I do everything. I write the captions that took me 45 minutes and 3 breakdowns. A tweet. I reel. I cry. And you know what? Half the time it just feels like I'm talking to an empty room. It's hard to sell products when you've never been able to sell yourself as a content creator. And let's face it, indie publishing is just one big please notice me operation. Please like me. And you have to become the machine when you publish a book. You are the marketing agent. You are the person that's doing the emails. You're the one that's dealing with everything. And that terrifies me. And honestly, if you're the machine behind what you're doing and trying to sell your book, my firmware update is just really outdated at this point. It just needs to be fixed. I wish I had a profound answer here. Something inspiring like, because your story deserves to be told, or I believe in the power of words. I don't know. Maybe it's ego. Maybe it's stubbornness. Maybe it's that I've come far, and quitting would honestly feel like harder than continuing. Or maybe in my heart, somewhere along the line, I believe in this little book and I'll put it out there. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I'm not going to publish anytime soon. And I'm pretty sure that I'm like 97%, I'm the author equivalent of the before picture. And so if you made it to the end of this, bless you. I hope you laughed. Maybe a sigh of relief that it's over, or a moment of, well, at least it's not that chaotic. If you, like I said at the beginning, if you want to support this ongoing cycle that is my so-and-so non-existent writing career, consider subscribing to this YouTube channel by hitting that button, or yelling my name into the void gently. I also have a Patreon and YouTube memberships where I post exclusive content, behind-the-scenes chaos, and possibly bonus rants like this one, but with less filter. If you like watching creative breakdowns in real time, this is the place for you. So thanks for watching. Now drink some water, or scream, or both.